feel like a trap at all.
Hi.
Hmm? What?
I just can't bear to think what might have happened to poor Imogen.
Excuse me.
I can't believe how callous Jack can be about his sister.
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third rail. Go on in.
Hey there.
Entertainment's down the stairs.
Huh? Yeah?
A stranger.
Oi, we got beer. You ain't buying beer, you ain't buying.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Nothing watered down. Now that you're liquored up, got a proposition for you. I need a dirty girl to do some dirty, dirty work. Blood on the pavement, bodies in the ground, that kind of thing. Interested?
I want to hear the details first.
I got a certain anonymous client who's paying top dollar for a clean-up job. 3 locations. Everyone inside. No witnesses. Only catch? It's all in town. The old warehouses, so I can't use my regulars. Too noticeable. That's where you come in. The job's 200 caps. Payment after it's done. And don't worry, I'll know when it is.
3 locations. That's a lot of time. A lot of bullets.
Well, I guess we could sweeten the pot a bit. 250.
Too low. Barely covers the risks.
All right, Gov. 300.
I'll get it done.
You better. Now go out there and bust some heads.
Or are you running from yourself? We're thirsty for a brand new kind.
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the 3rd rail. Go on in.
What? Another one of you mercs looking for McCready?
Boy,
He's in the
we got
back.
beer. If you ain't bought
I see you looking.
I've got a few minutes.
nothing watered down. Now that you're liquored up, I need it.
Pull up a chair.
I might be.
I got a certain anonymous only catch. The job's 2.
Stranger.
I don't do work unless I know who's paying the bills.
All right, Gov. Not like it's a big secret who I represent. Mayor Hancock is fronting the caps. Internal political struggle. You know how it is. Look, it's nothing you need to be concerned about. Just clear out the warehouses and get paid. Simple.
A broken down dream.
3 locations.
Oh, I guess we could
Too low. Barely covers the risk.
All right, Gov.
More money, Charlie.
Giving me a right kick in the elbow.
I'll get it done.
You
We're glad you dropped by.
I love this song.
Loosen up your tie. Have a drink, or maybe just one more.
Stay free, sister.
Better keep your iron strapped on.
Can't say I'm surprised to find you in a dump like this, McCready.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock. It's been almost 3 months. Don't tell me you're getting rusty. Should we take this outside?
It ain't like that. I'm just here to deliver a message.
In case you forgot, I left the Gunners for good.
Yeah, I heard. But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth. That isn't going to work for us.
I don't take orders from you.
Hey, give me a minute.
Not anymore. So why don't you take your girlfriend and walk out of here while you still can?
What? Winlock, tell me we don't have to listen to this shit.
Listen up, McCready. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with good neighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries. We know how to play the game. It's something you never learned.
Glad to have disappointed you.
You can play the tough guy all you want. But if we hear you're still operating inside Gunner territory, all bets are off. You got that?
You finished?
Yeah. We're finished. Come on, Barnes.
Look, lady, if you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can talk.
Maybe. Why don't you tell me who those guys were first?
Couple of morons looking to climb the ladder of success by stepping on everyone else on the way up. Shouldn't be surprised, though. That's how it goes when you run with the Gunners.
You're acting like I'm supposed to know what you're talking about.
Maybe it's better that you don't. I don't want the stink of Winlock and Barnes rubbing off on me and scaring away my business. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
Are you always this suspicious?
Hey, you approached me. And frankly, I'm taking a huge risk being out here in the Commonwealth in the first place. So I'm not about to leave anything to chance. Which brings me back to my original question. Can I trust you?
Hold on. What kind of risk are you talking about?
I already told you way too much. I need to learn to keep my big mouth shut. Look, I'm tired of playing 20 questions. So I'll cut you a deal right now. 250 caps. Up front. And there's no room for bargaining. What do you say?
Let me think about it.
It's not like the meter's running. Take your time. I got plenty.
You still looking for work, McCready?
That depends. You ready to fork over 250 caps?
Let me think about it.
It's not like the meter's running.
Huh?
Gotta admit, Magnolia's got a hell of a voice. You're new around Good Neighbor, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think of the place?
Why do you ask?
Just trying to get a feel for you. Ain't exactly the safest neighborhood, so I like to know who's gonna cause trouble and who's gonna end it.
Name's Rufus. I do repairs around here. Keep the robots running, sell a bit of scrap, that sort of thing.
If I'm not here, drinking this swill Charlie calls beer, I'm usually over at the Hotel Rexford. Looking for parts? I also might have a job for you if you're interested.
What's the job?
Don't know if you've had a beer here yet, but I swear Charlie must have found it in a sewer with how bad it tastes.
Oi, I heard that. Don't make me break your knees, lad.
Yeah? And what would you know about knees? Anyway, found this holotape while doing repairs at the Rexford. Delivery notice for a brewing machine. Pre-war. Thing is, it was never delivered. Well, with all the bombs and all. Done some asking around, and I think it might still be intact. Which is where you come in.
What's the catch?
The usual. Place it's in isn't empty. Might have to shoot your way in. Think you can get a hold of that brewing machine for me?
Isn't brewing equipment gonna be kind of large?
Usually it is, but apparently this machine has been miniaturized, so that shouldn't be a problem. Are you gonna take the job?
I assume this is a paying job.
Of course. How about 200 caps and some of the beer? Think you can get a hold of that brewing machine for me?
This isn't exactly the safest neighborhood. What about hazard pay?
Fair point. 300 caps, plus beer. Think you can get a hold of that brewing machine for me?
Have you seen how many super mutants are out there?
You drive a hard bargain. 400 caps, plus beer. But that's all I can do. Are you gonna take the job?
Let's hear the job.
Great. So, the brewing machine is in the basement of an old bar called the Shamrock Tap House. When you leave town, make your way around east till you hit Atlantic. Great big green sign. Bring it back here when you're done.
Smell that? That's freedom.
Yeah?
Hey.
Yeah? You stepped through the gate. You got balls.
Looks like we got another freak just won't fit anywhere else.
Magnolia.
Well, what's the matter, sweetheart? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
I've never heard that song before. Who wrote it?
I did. Everything I sing is an original. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. Ah, of course. It's those powerful muscles of yours. My, I could get used to looking at those. So what brings a woman like you to my part of town?
What do you think?
We're all trying to forget something, are we? I think you and I are gonna get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
was wondering if we could get to know each other better.
Oh, really? Go on.
You, me, an evening walk under the streetlights.
And then what?
Music.
I knew you were something special, all right. Let me get my coat.
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Are you a friend of hers?
Do you know where I can find her?
I guess that depends on why you're looking for her.
I'm trying to help her. Do you know where she is or not?
No need to get impatient with me. I just don't consider it polite to gossip to any stranger who walks into the club.
Please, tell me what you know.
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Imogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible.
Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this lady here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas?
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fella.
Yeah?
You're becoming quite a regular. Well, the beer still tastes the same. Like shit.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Nothing watered down.
Huh? Don't have no handouts.
Enjoy your stay.
Jeez Louise, that's some tin can.
Can't believe it. You look just like Sammy, too.
He sure as hell didn't act like him. Institute thinks they can replace people with synths in this town? They got another thing coming.
What am I gonna tell his mother?
Better in our hands anyway.
Hey, just your friendly neighborhood watch. Shoot.
Got a reason to be bothering me.
Peace, sister.
Hey.
Hey.
You're blocking my light down.
We're just here to keep it good.
Just when you think you're safe, you're not. That's how they always leave.
functions are operating at full capacity. My databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth. Traveling with you is proving to be quite uplifting. Self-diagnostic complete. I'm happy to report I won't be falling apart on you anytime soon. It's a pleasure to serve with you, ma'am. I must apologize for the odd noises I'm currently emitting, a consequence of being mechanical in nature. We've survived another night. A triumph, I think. It's almost sunrise. I trust you'll have another pleasant day. I trust you're enjoying my company. You and I make quite an effective team. What a surprisingly pleasant day. Perhaps it will lift our spirits. I wonder how long my
What
systems
gave you the
will
idea
endure
we're
these
friends?
rugged conditions. Everything seems to be proceeding according to plan, ma'am. Never fear, ma'am. I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability. There's so much ground to cover in the Commonwealth. Where should we go next? My systems are continuing to function at peak efficiency. It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here. There's so much ground to cover in the Commonwealth. Where should we go next? What a surprisingly pleasant day. Perhaps it will lift our
No
spirits.
need a sight to see that you've done real good for these people.
It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here. What a surprisingly pleasant day. Perhaps it will lift our spirits. Jackson ensured I was well built for travel. His modifications will be adequate for quite some time. All systems are go, man. There's so much ground to cover in the Commonwealth. Where should we go next? You lead the way, and I'll follow, man. My systems are continuing to function at peak efficiency. Never fear, man. I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability.
At least it's not raining.
consequence of being mechanical in nature.
Always was a little jealous of folks who could craft
It's
something other than a
astounding how much
paragraph.
we still have to discover out here.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load. Or, you know...
Jackson ensured I was well built for travel. Adequate for quite some time. A pleasure to see you again, ma'am. Are you... I trust you're enjoying my company. You and I make quite an effective...
I hope you find your son.
I'm looking for weapons.
I'll try to make myself useful. No one wants to see a grown man feeling sorry for himself.
It's a pleasure to serve with you, ma'am. Everything seems to be proceeding according to plan, ma'am.
One day, Sanctuary will be a vibrant community by the sea.
I wonder how long my systems will endure these rugged conditions. We can keep traveling as much as you want. I don't require sleep or food in order to survive. You lead the way, and I'll follow, man. My databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth. All systems are go, man. There's so much ground to cover in the Commonwealth. Where should we go next? What a surprisingly pleasant day. Perhaps it will lift our spirits. What a surprisingly pleasant day. Perhaps it will lift our spirits.
I told you Sanctuary was wrong. The sight never lies. You remind me of myself when I was young.
Soldier!
Guess this is it for you.
Dad says not to talk to strangers.
This better be an emergency.
Actually, I need some supplies for the road.
Let's see what I can spare.
Diamond City Surplus! Open! We sell everything! Skim packs!
I'll take a look, sure.
Here you are!
Hey there, lady.
Everyone in this city's always jumping in the shadow.
You'll get used to Diamond City security being unhelpful. Just ignore him like I do.
Thank you for finding Earl's killer.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Diamond City Radio wouldn't be possible without the help of some wonderful businesses here in town. Commonwealth weaponry. It's a dangerous world out there. Protect yourself. Protect your family. Here's Johnny Mercer, folks.
Hi. Need new clothes? Should stop by Fallon's basement. Open during the day.
I'm glad you found Earl's.
Wow. I can't believe Doc Crocker killed Earl. Glad I only ever had to deal with Doc's son. Oh, I should be going.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Everything's cooked or brewed here.
revenge gala.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Flank, rib, or sirloin. They're all good, so, make up your mind.
I'll take a look, sure.
Ramen's fresh. Everything else, you're on your own.
Hope you didn't run into any trouble getting here. The bridge across the river.
Hey, Arturo.
Got some great stuff. If you're...
Let's see what you got.
Something for everyone. You know, a shotgun's great insurance against rape.
Sure.
Shop in safety. No sense allowed. At the surplus. Every piece in here is worth what I right?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Just don't.
Going to waste otherwise.
Let's get this over with, shall
I hear something! You're here! Let's play, little human hiding! Do it! Scream! Scream!
Nice.
Here to learn about our
Might be a
movement?
while till the next show.
I'm just passing through.
Well then, fate must have brought you to us today. This is your chance to change your life. For the better. Brother Thomas will be happy to fill you in with all the details.
Welcome, neighbor. We're always glad to see a new face around here. Tell me something. You ever feel like this whole world is broken? Do you ever wonder why things can't be the way they were in the good old days?
I'm just looking for Imogene Cabot.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Imogene is indisposed right now. She's not seeing visitors.
I just need to make sure she's okay.
You've got my word. She's fine. She's just staying in her room right now. Not that it's any of your business, but she and I are just having a little relationship trouble. You know how it is. She's not seeing anybody until she cools off.
You're not holding her prisoner, are you?
No, she's not a prisoner. She's just locked in her room until she calms down. She was acting crazy, threatening to run off. No offense, but you know how women can get sometimes.
I'm going to see her, one way or another. Your choice.
Whoa. You really want to head down this route?
You picked the wrong guy to mess with, pal.
So that's...
You must be Imogene.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
You're Jack's sister? I was expecting someone a bit... younger.
You really know how to flatter a lady, don't you? Just to be clear, I'm Jack's younger sister, the baby of the family. Once I get home and get some of Jack's serum, I'll be back to my usual stunning self.
Jack has a serum that reverses aging?
It's more like it halts aging. I started taking it when I was 32, so normally that's what I look like. You'll see once I get my treatment. I was well known as one of the belles of Boston society, back when there was any.
Actually, there's only one vial of the serum left. Raiders got the rest.
I'd better get home before Mother convinces Jack that she needs all of it. That he could still be such a mama's boy at his age is ridiculous. I'm so disappointed in Thomas. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we came here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
Your boyfriend's dead. Let's go.
Thomas? He wasn't my boyfriend. We had some fun together, that's all. Besides, he shouldn't have locked me in here. Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
Oh, look at this place. Their maid's got talent.
We're always
Hi.
looking for...
Welcome, neighbor. We're always glad to see a new face around here. Tell me something. You ever feel like this whole...
Sure. I've got more important things to worry about.
I doubt that, neighbor. What could be... We call ourselves the Pillars of the Community. We're a pretty new movement, so you may not have heard of us. But we're growing fast all across the Commonwealth, and you can be part of this exciting future. Step right this way, and I'll be happy to tell you all about our movement and how you can be a part of it.
I don't want whatever you're selling.
I'm not selling anything, neighbor. I'm giving away the secrets of long life, happiness, and prosperity. Giving them away. What do you say? Ready to take that first step into a new life?
You owe it to yourself to give it a chance.
Not a chance.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I really can't take no for an answer, though. Once you find out all the benefits of being one of the pillars, I think you'll see where I'm coming from. Don't be shy. Just follow me.
Hello, neighbor.
Right this way, neighbor. I'm always excited to welcome a new member into our fold. Alrighty. I hope you're as excited as I am. This is one of my favorite parts of the job, getting to welcome new members into our movement. The first step is simple. You have to learn to give up your attachment to material possessions in order to gain the ability to have true wealth, health, and happiness. Just go ahead and give me everything you own, and I'll initiate you as a first-level pillar of the community.
Call me paranoid, but this screams trap.
You've got to be kidding. You want me to give you everything I have?
The first step is the hardest, neighbor. But it's the only way to cast off your old life and start on the road towards your future health, wealth, and happiness. Don't you think that's worth a small, temporary sacrifice?
What do I get in return for giving you everything I own?
You're still stuck in old thinking. You're still clinging to your old life. But that's what you came here to give up. And the first step is to shed yourself of your material possessions.
You can't seriously think I'm handing over all my stuff.
The world is full of suckers, pal. Just look outside. Every one of them handed over everything they owned in return for... well, hope. Sure, it's false hope, but hey, it was worth it to them. You can tell yourself whatever you want, but you're leaving here naked or horizontal. Your choice.
What if I've changed my mind and don't want to join anymore?
No, sorry, I'm afraid we're past that point. You really do need to give me everything. Now.
I'm walking out of here. Your choice what you want to do about it.
Ah, you're not worth the trouble. Plenty of easier marks. Get out of here before I change my mind.
I'm looking for Emma Jean Cabot.
Not that it's any of your business, but she and I are just having a little relationship trouble. You know how it is. She's not seeing anybody until she cools off.
I'm a friend of the family. Maybe I can talk some sense into her.
Please, have a heart.
Look, the truth is, we had a little, disagreement about her joining the movement. She got kind of violent. So I locked her in there until I could figure out what to do with her. If you're willing to take her off my hands, let me unlock the door for you, and then she's all yours. I've got to warn you, she's way stronger than she looks. It took all of us combined to even get her locked up in there. All yours, pal.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
Feel like I need to take my shoes off in here.
Well, actually it was Edward, but close enough.
Edward, who works for Jack. I know Jack was behind this. He's always trying to control me.
You don't seem very grateful for being rescued.
Well, maybe technically I was not allowed to leave. So, thank you. I was bored with Thomas anyway. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we got here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
Your boyfriend Thomas was a real charmer.
I was done with him. And he shouldn't have locked me in here. Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
You should talk to Brother Thomas about how to join our movement.
older than you, Blue.
Damn, the signal is strangely weak.
Oh my god, it's
Edward, switch over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
Gee, now. How's this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Hello? Edward? Come in! Edward! There's no signal at all. I've lost him.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
Oh. What do you want?
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
What happened?
The guards at Parsons called in that they were under attack. Edward went to help. I've only just been able to raise him, briefly. I didn't get much, but it sounds like the situation there is nearly out of control. I wonder if these could be the same raiders that stole that last shipment. If some of them had used the undiluted serum, it could explain their unusual success against Edward's men.
What exactly does this serum do?
I suppose it's time you knew. The main benefit of the serum is to halt aging. My family and I are all over 400 years old. But it also confers other side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the raiders stole. It increases strength and resistance to all kinds of physical damage. So at least some of these raiders may be much more dangerous than the ones you're used to dealing with.
If you're 400 years old, then you were born before the Great War.
Yes, I think you were too. I'd say mid-21st century?
What makes you think that?
Patterns of speech, general demeanor, physical health. You reminded me of the old days the moment I laid eyes on you. I just didn't put my finger on it until now. Is there anything else before we get going?
Where do you get this serum from?
My father, Lorenzo Cabot, is confined in Parsons. He became dangerously unstable after handling an artifact he found on an archaeological dig in Arabia. He gained various seemingly paranormal powers, as well as becoming increasingly irrational and violent. In the end, I had no choice but to confine him, for his own safety, as well as ours.
Jack, are you sure it's wise telling her all this?
In the course of my attempts to cure him, I discovered that the artifact had introduced anomalies into his blood. So the source of his insanity is also the basis of the treatments that have prolonged all our lives. The irony isn't lost on me, but if he were to escape from Parsons, I would lose my father forever. I will not allow that to happen. Not to mention that the artifact has made him paranoid, homicidally violent, and endowed with extraordinary abilities.
Exactly what abilities does he have?
Enhanced strength, unusual resistance to most kinds of physical damage. Oh, and a kind of local telekinesis, which appears to be projected by the artifact itself. That's why I've built a dampening field into his cell. Which is why we really need to stop these intruders before they turn it off. Hold on, weren't you off looking for Imogene? Did you find her?
I found her, as requested. Now, what about my pay?
Oh, yes. Edward usually handles these things. You'll want caps, I suppose? Let me see what I have. Here. I hope this is close to your usual fee.
At least there's one small comfort on this terrible day.
Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear? I don't think we were done. Hmm? Go ahead.
Why is that so important?
If these intruders have gotten past Edward's men, they may have freed Lorenzo. I'm the only one who understands exactly how to deal with him. Is that clear enough for you?
Okay.
Good. Make sure you have whatever you'll need for a serious battle. I'll wait for you outside.
Jack, be careful. And try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you do. But you know as well as I do that if he gets free, there will only be one option.
Don't let it come to that, please.
I'll do my best, Mother. And if Imogene finally comes home, for God's sake, don't let her leave again until I get back. Now, I really do have to go. Ready? Let's go. Just to be clear, under no circumstances can we allow Lorenzo to be freed from Parsons. I would have lost my father forever. I refuse to let that happen after spending so long trying to cure him. The artifact that's made Lorenzo so dangerous. I'm sure his psychosis would be cured if it could be removed. But so far, all my attempts have failed. It's fused too tightly with his nervous system. well aware of the apparent conflict of interest in my father being the source of the treatment that is prolonging my own life. But I assure you that if I had the chance, I would gladly give it all up to have my father back, even for a short time. Ready? Let's go. Just to be clear, under no circumstances can we allow Lorenzo to be freed from Parsons. I would have lost my father forever. I refuse to let that happen after spending so long trying to cure him. The artifact that's made Lorenzo so dangerous. I'm sure his psychosis would be cured if it could be removed. But so far, all my attempts have failed. It's fused too tightly with his nervous system.
All roots and rumors lead to Bunker Hill.
I'm well aware of the apparent conflict of interest in my father being the source of the treatment that is prolonging my own life. But I assure you that if I had the chance, I would gladly give it all up to have my father back, even for a short time.
too.
blue soup.
Men seem to have given a good account of themselves, but not good enough, sadly. We need to get to my office. From there, we can see how bad things really are. Okay, stick close, follow my orders, and I'm sure everything will be fine. Let's go.
Parsons. My God.
Damn. The door's blocked from the other side somehow. We'll have to find a way around.
Hey. What can I do? Don't mind the clutter.
Who's there?
Wait, listen. Get ready.
Where that new juice is coming from? Hell yeah, how'd you get any of it anyway? Lefty doesn't even like it. I cashed in some favors with people who Lefty
Nothing there
does
now.
like.
What do you think?
You're just so you don't got a taste. You better be right, and Lefty better share it out. Huh?
Hear that? Is that you? They quit, did they?
sanctuary! You made a mistake! Now you pay for it! Well, if anyone could figure out a good use for it. Hey, you still there? I can barely see in here.
Edward, how badly are you hurt?
I'm not dead yet, but I don't think I can get up.
You kept them from using the elevator?
Yeah. I sent the elevator down to the basement, like you wanted, and shut it down.
Good.
Shot quite a few of them before they decided to leave me alone in here. Haven't seen anybody for quite a while. I think. It's hard to keep track of time.
Are you sure you can't get up? I could really use your help.
Yeah, Jack. I'm pretty damn sure.
Well, then don't worry about it. Me and your friend here will have to take care of things ourselves. They've definitely reached the basement, although I don't understand how they knew how to get past it. It doesn't matter. We'll have to go through the abandoned part of the building. It looks like the Abremelin field is still functioning, although several of the security doors in the basement have already been breached. We'd better hurry if we want to stop them. They seem determined to reach Lorenzo for some reason.
Nice.
Go ahead.
I'm not going any further until you tell me what's going on.
I suppose it's time you knew. It's hard to overstate exactly how dangerous the artifact has made Lorenzo. In addition to being homicidally psychotic, he has also gained enhanced strength and unusual resistance to most kinds of physical damage. He also commands a kind of local telekinesis, which appears to be projected by the artifact itself. Now, we need to get to the basement before these intruders find a way to set Lorenzo free. Follow me.
Be careful, Jack. You too.
You okay?
Don't worry about me.
Manage to free Lorenzo before I can stop them. It's not worth thinking about.
You're mine now, rookie! Where'd the little bitch go?
Something.
This is our score!
How many of these bastards are there? We never used this way. Nobody's been in here for decades. There's no telling what we'll run into.
let me know.
Sweet.
Couldn't part with anything. Good day. Carry something before you cripple
Heads up.
yourself.
Heads up.
Looking for something specific?
Let's hope we can find a way through. The utility elevator is on the bottom floor. Come on.
Places like this is how people end up someone else's dinner.
I don't know, like he ever tells us anything. Yeah, not exactly the pushover that we were promised.
Rip on yourself. Fewer people left in the gang means bigger shares for us, right?
Yeah, you're right. Hey, let me work it out again.
I should shoot you myself. Increase my share by a little bit more.
Hey, quit kidding around.
What the fuck was that?
You're kidding, are you, Peg?
Oh, it's going morons out there. Just walk right in.
Hey, man.
Shit! Lost.
What a bunch of junk.
No sign of him now. I can't. Hey, let's go eat. Starving.
Eat when I'm damn sure we're not about to get on.
Jesus. You always were a fucking hard ass.
Instead of preaching all the time. Enough yapping already. Something be sneaking up on us. Always get so jumpy after a fight. Oh man, come back!
Fucking
I was
bully.
having fun!
I don't care if you're already dead.
Now what they say to me.
Come on, little girl. Let's do this. Playing games with me, huh? Only a fucking coward hides. That's real.
What's that for?
They certainly seem to have arrived in force.
And that's how you survive in the Commonwealth, asshole.
This place would give a ghoul nightmares.
We gotta hold him off until Lefty finishes downstairs. Disappearing act, huh?
You turn up, you're dead. Lefty's gotten awful twitchy on that new juice. Felt Big Gil Joe the other day. No.
Nice.
Laughing about it too.
Assholes keep coming.
This place gives me the willies.
Cannot let them hold us up!
Look alive.
Sure, take a peek.
Look alive. Over here.
Of course.
Move here. Here.
Yep.
Wait there.
Okay.
Come on.
I'll be here then.
Good. The old utility elevator is still working.
That's it.
This will take us to the basement. Come on, this is the only way down.
Going down.
Kill everyone you see. Don't hesitate. You can't let them release Lorenzo.
This the sort of stuff you normally see in a hospital?
Those idiots are trying to shut down the Abremlin field. That's the only thing keeping Lorenzo from breaking out of there. We need to get in there and stop them.
Hello, Jack. It's been a long time since I've had the pleasure of a personal visit.
Father, I will stop this.
My powers have grown, Jack. The artifact still has so much to teach me. Once I am free, I will be happy to teach you too.
No, I can't let you out until I can remove the artifact. Let me see. Lucifer's balls. They've locked down all the security doors. I'll have to open them one by one from here while you work your way down the hallway. Quickly now!
That's right. You need to shut down the containment field in order to open the door.
You worthless maggots, hurry!
You're running out of time. That's right. You need to shut down the containment field in order to open the door.
They're almost through!
I'm opening the main door! Hurry! The Abremlin field is down!
Kill him!
Apparently, even the simplest task was beyond Cloud's. I can feel my strength returning. Oh, finally!
There's still one chance.
You can't hurt me!
Kill them, quickly! It's not too late. It will take some time for him to regain his powers. You still have a chance to stop him.
Don't listen to my son. He's the crazy one. You know this. Look at what he's done to me.
I built a failsafe into the containment grid. Switch the 4 Abremlin generators to manual override, and I can flood his cell with a lethal dose of Zeta radiation.
Do the right thing. Open this door and let me out. Do the right thing. Let me out of here.
He's lying!
Please, just open the door.
Hurry! His powers are...
Think back on everything Jack has told you. Who do you think is really the crazy one here?
You set the Abremlin generators. I can end this.
Everything my son has told you about me is a self-serving lie. That must be obvious now.
Useless.
Set the generators soon. He'll free himself, and then we're all dead.
Think back on everything Jack has told you. Who do you think is really the crazy one here?
You fool!
Ah, at long last, you did the right. You'll see.
Father, don't do this.
Too late, Jack. Why don't you wait there so that we can have that little chat that's so long overdue?
Get away while you can.
It seems Jack doesn't want to talk to his father. We'll have to kill him, you know. And all the rest of them.
How long have you been locked up in here?
My loving son trapped me here in the year of our Lord, 1898, so, almost 400 years. I think you were about to agree to helping me kill Jack and the rest of my traitorous kin, yes?
Say I do help you kill Jack and the rest of your family. What's in it for me?
What Jack stole from me, I will give to you freely. The gift of immortality. But first I have some unfinished business to deal with. With your help, I trust. Meet me at Cabot House. I'm sure that's where the rats will congregate. Let's go.
Excuse me.
We'll talk after my family is dealt with.
Certainly seen better days, hasn't it? Who could do something like that?
Probably not. Some guy came into town.
Arturo,
You need protection. Everyone.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Don't forget.
Prescriptions filled. High quality chems right here. Got chems right here for you, sister.
Let's see what you have.
Chems for about.
The Super Salon can give you the hairstyle of your dreams.
Buy a swatter, the game changer.
We got small arms, long arms, ammunition.
Thank you.
Hey, Mo.
It's like
These
I
ain't
can
just
finally
any
think
old
straight.
pieces of wood.
Mm-hmm. I've got a few minutes to browse.
Buy and sell everything to
If you're
everyone.
looking to
Except
keep your
six.
load light,
No sins allowed
we can
here.
shoot the breeze about the old-fashioned pistol or anything else you need.
Myrna,
You again. All right, got plenty.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Everything.
Self-prescribed chems, as recommended by me, myself, and I.
We sell cuts of meat. That's it.
Sure. Let's take a look.
As fresh as it can be.
Latest news from the Commonwealth.
You hear Travis lately on the radio?
Bellicams. The best you've ever made.
I'll take a look.
If you...
Come on, Darcy, let's go.
Take it easy. I don't think she wants to leave just yet.
Hey, this is between me and my wife. Why don't you mind your own damn business for once?
Oh, God, Paul, why do you always have to make a scene? Pour me another drink, Henry.
Damn it, Darcy, I just want you to come home.
I'll be home. Later.
I can't believe you'd do this to me, Cook.
Do what to you, Paul?
You smug bastard. You keep away from my wife, goddammit.
You'd better get out of here before you do something stupid.
You son of a bitch!
Don't hurt him, Henry!
Go on. Get out of here.
I'll be at home, Darcy, taking care of our son.
Sorry I had to see that. Things are usually a lot quieter around here. Perfect place to drink, if you're buying.
What was that argument about?
Nothing much. You see, Darcy here likes to relax and enjoy life from time to time, and her husband Paul doesn't. He's not a bad guy, really. Just a little uptight. Too bad he can't learn to relax, huh, Darcy?
Shut up. I don't come here to talk about Paul. You there! I haven't seen you in here before. Why don't you make yourself useful and buy me a drink or something?
You come here often?
As often as I can. Henry is so good at listening to my troubles.
Troubles? What would you know about that? Now, can I get you something to drink?
So, is this your place?
That's right. Owner, bartender, sympathetic ear. I try to provide a little oasis from the hardships of life. Name's Cook, by the way. Henry Cook. Let me know if I can get you anything.
Just looking.
Later, then.
Shoot.
What's new, Cook?
I hope you're drinking, because if you're not...
Uh-huh. Let's see what you have.
Here's what we got.
Hey.
We got plenty of drinks on tap.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. You testing gravity or something?
Mentats, whoop out, stim packs, jet, everything you ever
Word of advice. Never call your mother a simp unless she really respects you. Thanks.
Freshwater market, open for business. Hey there, purified water. You won't find this out in the Commonwealth.
You by yourself out here?
That's right. Been on my own since I was 8. I'm a fully independent man. Got my own place, go to night classes, the whole shebang. Now, how about I get you a bottle of water, huh?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Best decision of your life.
Hey.
What you got for
Hey, Sheng.
Your water, right here.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Take your pick.
Swatters will win you at...
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Base.
I gave up alcohol after settling down here.
Hey, Arturo.
Doctor said I shot my liver.
Shotgun's great insurance again.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Something...
Hey, Myrna.
You. Well, I suppose.
Let's see what you got.
Everything.
Uh-huh.
Hub of trade for all.
Not listen to him. This is what he does. Surely you can see that.
Please, just open the door. Everything my son has told you about me is a self-serving lie. That must be obvious now.
Don't listen to him. Do not let him out.
Do the right thing. Let me out of here.
If you don't set the generator soon, he'll free himself and then we're all dead. He's lying.
Everything my son has told you about me is a self-serving lie. That must be obvious now.
Don't listen to him. Do not let him out! Do not listen to him! This is what he does! Surely you can see that! As soon as you set the irrelevant generators, I can end this.
Think back on everything Jack has told you. Who do you think is really the crazy one here?
Hurry! His powers are returning.
Do the right thing. Let me out of here. Ah, at long last, you did the right thing. You'll see.
Father, don't do this.
Too late, Jack. Why don't you wait there so that we can have that little chat that's so long overdue?
Get away while you can!
It seems Jack doesn't want to talk to his father. We'll have to kill him, you know. And all the rest of them.
Say I do help you kill Jack and the rest of your family.
What Jack stole from me,
Sure.
But first I have some unfinished business to deal with. With your help, I trust. Meet me at Cabot House.
There we go.
I'm sure that's where the rats will congregate.
Let's go.
What can I do?
Probably have something you can use.
Who could do something like that? What on earth could someone have done to deserve this?
ain't a sight to see that you've done real good for these guys.
Need something?
Our systems are continuing to function at peak efficiency. My databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth.
Hope this rain lets up soon.
You lead the way, and I'll follow, man. All systems are go, man.
What have you got to trade today?
Hey.
Our little sanctuary revival project has really helped.
Hey.
Mind all things.
I'm afraid I'm not
I'm looking
much
for
use
weapons.
fighting.
Don't take offense to Marcy.
Back in the day,
She's working through the loss in her own way.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
I hope you find your son. Yeah?
I'm looking for weapons.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't be very good company right now.
I'm looking for weapons.
I'll try to make myself useful.
Every weapon you see here could be the difference between life and...
I'll take a look, sure.
Each weapon...
Means a lot to me that you made the library.
I'll take a look, sure.
Cash or trade? Let's get started.
Sticking around to join the crew. I hear Bobby No-Nos is looking. He's a catch with the No-Nos, but she pays.
Jackson ensured I was well built for travel. His modifications will be adequate for quite some time. Would you like me to go with you?
Time to hit the road.
Excellent. I'll endeavor to do my best. We can keep traveling as much as you want. I don't require sleep or food in order to survive.
better be an emergency.
I need some supplies, Doctor.
All right.
You'll get used to Diamond City security being unhelpful. Just ignore him like I do.
My friends say outside is smell.
We're so delighted you've chosen us.
Let's see what you have.
You again. All right, got plenty of supplies.
I'll take a look, sure.
Odds and ends.
Heads up.
Yes.